You can see a number of folks on the ground, civilians responding, helping, move this fire hose around. I mean, the response is pretty tremendous, and I'm sure Van Applegate saw this with his own two eyes. He is a photographer with one of our Virginia Beach affiliates, WTKR, one of the first people, Van, I understand, on the scene there. Tell me, what was the first thing you saw when you rolled up?
Yeah, Brooke, photojournalist Ruben Carrington and I were the first ones on the scene here, and I've got to tell you that the smoke was so choking, a thick, black, oily smoke, the kind of which, unless you've been around a jet fuel fire, is really indescribable. Children crying, people screaming, mass confusion, which is totally understandable in a situation like this. One thing that's just so unique to this area is these people are no stranger to jets flying over their roofs, literally feet above their roofs. So the fact is they probably had no warning. I mean, it's so seldom that you would look up at a jet if you live in this area. You're used to jets flying over, and unfortunately today it's really the worst fear for people that live in this pattern near Oceana.
Van, are you still on the scene?
I am. I'm just north of the crash site right now. I'm looking at what is left of this apartment complex, just the outer shell of the building I'm looking at. I don't know what kind of pictures you guys have seen so far, but what I'm looking at right now is just the skeleton of a building which appears to hold at least 6 single apartments. And it's just windows blown out. The roof is completely gone. And all I'm looking at is the charred exoskeleton of this building.
We're looking at pictures from your TV station, WTKR. Let me ask you, since you're there right now, are the flames gone? Have they put the fire out, and now it's just simply, as you described, this exoskeleton of these buildings?
From my vantage point, the flames are gone. The fire department seems a little more relaxed than they did about an hour ago. 45 minutes ago, we saw foam flying around, bubble foam that they put on on a jet crash flames, and that appears to have subsided as well. The sun has come out. It was a little cloudy earlier and a lot windier earlier. For all intents and purposes, it's a beautiful day now, and the flames are gone.
In terms of, from what we heard, it looks to be a number of different buildings in this apartment complex. Fire and EMS were telling me it looks to be 5 buildings were some shape or form damaged. And my question was, are all the people who were here, this was lunchtime, kids are home, it's spring break, is everyone accounted for? Do you know?
That I cannot speculate to at this time. I do know that in an earlier press conference, they said that they were sending in search and rescue crews to obviously try to account for those people. I have not since been to a press conference where I've heard otherwise. Okay. But I do know that the fire department and the police are doing everything they can at this point, and they did a terrific job. And if I can, I just want to point out the folks at Virginia Beach came out, and they helped this fire department in ways that were just heroic. I don't know if you saw the video. 20-some, 50-some people came out to help move hoses, and it was really just incredible.
Final thought to you. I know you've been tweeting a lot about this story that you were sent to cover, and I just want to read one of your tweets, Van. You tweeted, "The most horrific event I have ever covered. So raw, so close to home." How so?
It is close to home for me. It is close to home for me. I live in an apartment complex less than a quarter of a mile from here, and this could have been my apartment, Brooke. I live in this area. I'm proud to call it home. We often say, the sound of freedom is the price you pay to live here. These jets crossing over your home, it's nothing new to these people. They're used to hearing these jets, and it's in the back of your mind.
What could happen?
That this could happen, and today is obviously it did, unfortunately.
Van Applegate, we appreciate you and the other photojournalists on scene helping us get these pictures so we can tell the story. Thank you, Van, so much.